Hey everyone, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. I'm standing outside another fix and flip that we just finished and will be listing today. Bought this one sort of from the MLS. It was from an agent who knew we flipped houses and told me about this deal before they listed it because the seller wanted to get rid of it without doing any work, have any repairs, and they didn't want many showings. So we'll go over all the numbers, all that good stuff. You can see a list of all my flips at investformore.com/flips. And a lot of other videos too on YouTube if you want to check those out. And you can see the before video on this as well. We'll link to that in the description. So this is most likely a college rental. We're in an area that's really close to the University of Northern Colorado, which is literally 2 blocks that way. I have sent a letter to that house numerous times, the driving for dollars. But you can see mostly a college rental area. And this one we paid $175,000 for it. We bought it back in June. It's taken us a long time to fix this one because we've been using my hourly handyman employee and we keep giving him other stuff to do. So he hasn't been just on this house. He's been working on other things, helping with other flips, helping with rental properties, doing all kinds of stuff. And this was one of the cheaper houses we have going, so it kind of didn't get priority like other flips would. And then another reason why we aren't in a huge rush to get this one done either is because it's February right now, and if it is used as a college rental, it'd be much more advantageous to sell it in the spring now for parents looking to get a college rental for their kids, or an investor who's willing to get it rented. Trying to sell them in the middle of winter vacant, you'll get less money than selling them in spring or even fall when everything is already rented. All right, so we did carpet, paint, light fixtures, did a very affordable rehab on this because it'll most likely be a college rental. It had hardwood under the carpet when we bought it, but it was too damaged to fix. There were just some really gnarly spots. We pretty much would have had to replace the entire hardwood, and it just isn't cost effective to do that. So we went with our cheapest option, which is a Home Depot fireworks carpet, is what they call it. The windows were in decent shape, so we left those. Again, if this was a single family flip, we might have done the windows. We probably would have done more work, but because it's a rental property flip, someone will most likely use it for rental, we didn't do all of the stuff we might normally do. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom upstairs, and then 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom in the basement as well. It is 2 separate units, so they can be rented as 1 2-bedroom apartment, another 2-bedroom apartment. We're figuring rent would probably be around $900 or $1,000 for upstairs, and maybe because the basement's kind of smaller, we'll show you that, $800 or $900 in the basement. And the ARV, what we're going to list this house for, is probably about $259,900. So for everybody asking me why I don't just keep this as a rental, for one, I don't like college rentals. They're harder to keep clean, keep nice, there's more turnover, and as you can see, you can't make much money when you're selling it for $250,000 and renting it for $1,800, maybe $1,900. Again, we went very affordable on the bathroom remodel because it's a college rental. And I would much rather flip this and keep moving my money into more flips or buy other rentals that would make more money than this one. Kitchen, Home Depot, stock counters and cabinets. Something that really bugged me is, for some reason, we had white stove and dishwasher, but a stainless steel microwave. But again, it's a rental, so it's not the end of the world. But we kind of redid things. If you see the kitchen in the before video, it was really chopped up and weird. And we moved the sink over here, which gave us more upper cabinets, more counter space. So that is the upstairs apartment. Oh, something else that is a learning lesson. We've learned this quite a bit. We got in this house and it was just cleaned last week. or over the weekend, and it was 31 degrees inside the house. So our cleaners had somehow either turned off the heat or bumped it somehow. We're not sure how. And this is the second time that's happened in the last 6 months, where we walked into a house after our cleaners had cleaned it and the heat was completely off. So good thing we came when we did, because the house could have frozen, could have had the pipes freeze, not good. So if we are working on our vacant houses, if we have houses that we're not working on and it's winter, we almost always have the water off just in case something like that happens. The heat turns off or something else goes wrong. And we actually just drove by my restaurant rental property, which we're still very, very slowly working on. We've been talking to the city and different people about it. But one of the windows was completely broken. Someone had thrown a little tiny metal weight through it, and that place was freezing inside. Luckily, we had the water turned off, so nothing went wrong. A few notes down here. The ceiling is really low. I'm 6'1", and my head hits this little area right here. Again, this is kind of, you know, not the most amazing. Oh, I don't know what that was. Door. Oh, look at that. Part of the handle fell off. Okay, so we need to get that fixed. And we didn't have many options because of the crazy sizes for the closet doors, so I hate these accordion door things, but that's what we used. Again, we really went affordable on this property, is the word I'm using. So that's how that looks. One more bedroom back here. The kitchen we redid down here, stock Home Depot cabinets. Really had to cram things in, but it's way better than it was before. Before it's completely unusable, but you can see we got these kind of small uppers. We're able to get quite a few lowers, and they sell little tiny apartment stoves and dishwashers, so we put those in to save room, and they're actually more expensive than normal sized appliances, but they save a ton of room in these little apartment tiny kitchens. There's the kitchen, and then we have the other bedroom, which again I have to kind of duck to get through, but that's how the house has been for 70 years, 80 years. Again, the beautiful accordion door, but we didn't have a whole lot of options with sizes. And this, again, when we bought this, they had a shower curtain here for the bathroom door. Now at least we have one that shuts, and yeah, very weird. We could have gone through and gutted this entire basement and redone it, but if we did that at the same time, it would have taken us $20,000 just to do the basement, and we probably would have made absolutely no money on the deal. So it's still much nicer than it was before, but obviously not the same as most of our remodels we're doing on single family homes. All right, so for the numbers, like I said, we bought it for $175. We spent $20,000 to $25,000 on the repairs, had to do a roof too. Probably another $15,000 to $18,000 in carrying costs, which includes financing costs, paying another agent for a buyer agent commission when we sell it, property taxes, insurance while we own it, utilities when we own it, and then we're gonna list it for $259,900. Should sell pretty quick. A lot of comps in the area selling in that price range for houses that aren't as nice as this one. So a lot of these college rentals are really beat up, not in amazing shape. So that's the property. We'll let you know how it does, if we get an offer right away or not. Of course, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, the Invest for More page is there, and I give updates on when we list stuff, when it sells, all that good stuff, as well as interesting pictures. Like I'll post the restaurant broken window here shortly so people can see that. All right, thanks for watching. Hope everybody enjoys this extremely high-end flip we just did, and we'll have more videos coming up soon. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Any comments or questions, please post them below. And of course, subscribe to see more videos coming up. We'll have a couple more here finished in the next 2 weeks that we'll be posting, and a couple more we're buying in the next 2 weeks as well. Thanks a lot.